book up wide and meet adventures that await for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's Online Storytime.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids area library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so excited to have you with us today. Hey Teacher Missy, before we start talking about that
Thing that we'd all like to be doing.
thing that we're going to talk about today,
Yeah.
should we sing?
Let's sing. Let's give a little shout out. Wake up.
That's right. Storytime friends, would you sing with us? Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. And I so want to hear a story. So what would you like to talk about today?
Well, this is just something that fascinates me. Just fascinates me. If you take a look at our picture here, yes, you're right, that's a bear. And what does it look like he's doing?
I think he's in a cave.
It looks like he's in a little cave of some kind. And he looks like he's asleep.
So it must be nighttime then. But
It's
wait.
more than nighttime.
You can see the blue sky.
You can see the blue sky, but if you wait till morning, he'll still be there because...
It must be nap time.
No. He sleeps all day and all night during the winter. It's called hibernation.
Hibernation.
Big word. Big word.
Wow.
Now, can you imagine that he goes into that cave, or she, and sleeps for many months without food, does not get up to eat or go potty or anything. They just
sleep.
hibernate. They just sleep.
Now I do know that some bears do get up sometimes in the wintertime. Sometimes they might get up, they might walk outside, they might go to the bathroom, and then they'll go right back to sleep.
Yeah, I have read that too, and I think it depends on the climate. I think in real cold places that, but he's not the only animal that hibernates.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that some frogs hibernate.
Frogs do hibernate, and of all the silly places, tell them where they go.
They go in the mud.
In the mud, in
way
the water.
down deep in the mud.
Yeah.
And they are down there for months. That's crazy.
They just stay down there and they don't come up. They just,
No.
because by then the ice is formed over the river or lake or pond or whatever they're hibernating in. And then they just wake up in the spring. Kind of like us waking up in the morning, only the night's really short for us.
This is true. Hey, Teacher Missy, do you have any good books about hibernation?
I do. Hey, Miss Tracy, look at what I've got.
That has a bear on the cover.
It does have a bear on the cover, and there are snowflakes. So this is a bed for the winter, is what it's called. You think he's looking for somewhere to sleep?
Maybe he is.
He might be. And we're going to see some other animals and how they hibernate. So that's a big word. Can you say that? Hibernate. Yeah, that's what I would like to do, is hibernate. Bed for Winter by Karen Wallace comes to us from DK Publishing. Oh, look at this face. A fluffy-tailed dormouse stops by a meadow. Cold rain is falling. Soon snow will be coming. The dormouse is looking for somewhere to sleep. She needs a bed for the winter. Probably found one in my camper. A squirrel gathers leaves high in the tree. He makes his nest warm for the cold winter weather. But a nest in the treetops is too high for the dormouse. The dormouse looks up, then scurries by. Now, do squirrels hibernate? They do not. I mean, we have them at our bird friender all winter, so they don't. But I think they stay away a lot. I mean, I think they're in their nest quite a bit, but A queen wasp sleeps under an oak stump. She has squeezed through a crack in the rotten wood, but a crack in an old oak stump is too small for a dormouse. The dormouse looks in and then scurries by. That's not going to work, is it? A golden-eyed toad sleeps under a stone. It's muddy and wet, and the toad's skin is cold. But it's too wet for a dormouse under a stone. The dormouse looks in, then scurries by. A mother brown bear sleeps in a den. She is furry and warm and stretches and yawns. The dormouse looks in. Ooh, the bear's teeth are huge. The dormouse trembles, then scurries by. That wasn't where she wanted to go. Pages are thick. Bats hang in a cave and cling to the rock. They huddle together and sleep through the winter. That's pretty cool. They just hang there all winter. The cave is damp and dark. Oh, it's too cold for a dormouse. The dormouse looks in, but scurries by. A family of rabbits hop into their burrow. They live underground when the weather is cold, but there are too many rabbits to make room for a dormouse. Look at it, shows the rabbits in there. The dormouse looks in. Oh, what does she do? She scurries by. Scurry, scurry, scurry. I love that word. An owl with sharp claws flies over the meadow. He is hungry and watchful. He is hunting for mice. The owl swoops. The dormouse hides in a bush. Where can she find a safe bed for the winter? A deer comes to the meadow. She nibbles the grass. Her coat has grown thick for the cold winter weather. The dormouse shivers in the wind and then scurries by. A storm is coming. The sky has turned black. Bees fly home to their hive. Ants run to their nest. The dormouse waits under a branch for that storm to pass. Where can she find a safe bed for the winter? That poor mouse is having trouble. A snake slides through the grass. He has hungry black eyes. He stares at the dormouse. His tongue flicks in and out. The dormouse is trapped. She's too scared to move. The snake slithers closer. His forked tongue comes nearer. Boom! Thunder rumbles. Crack! The lightning flashes. The snake stops for a second. Then he shoots into the grass. Look at that tongue. That is a long tongue.
Wow.
Be good for eating ice cream. The dormouse runs through the meadow. Her heart pounds like a drum. She climbs up a tree trunk. She crawls into a hole. She finds a place that's safe and dry. Look at where she ended up. She got right up that tree trunk and found a spot. Well, snow falls on the meadow. The ground is frozen and hard. Snug in the tree hole, the dormouse is sleeping. Her long fluffy tail is wrapped tightly around her. Her search is over. The dormouse is safe at last She has found her bed for the winter. Look at how comfy she looks. Just comfy and cozy. Look at all these different places she tried to find a place, and she finally did. She finally did in that tree trunk. Oh my.
Hey, story time, friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
You ready for a flannel board?
Oh, I love the flannel board.
All right. If you notice, we have a bear's den or a bear's cave up here. And if you notice from all of the snow on it, it's wintertime. So our bears should be asleep right now. So let's help them get there. Okay?
Yes, let's.
All right, this song is called The Bears Go Marching. It's the same tune as The Ants Go Marching, so you may know the tune, and it won't take you very long to pick up the words. So if you can, sing along with us. Here we go. The bears go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching one by one, the little one knew that autumn was done. And they all go marching down to their den, because winter had set in. Boom, boom, boom. The bears go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching two by two, the little one stopped to sneeze, achoo! And they all go marching down to their den, because winter had set in. Boom, boom, boom. The bears go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching three by three, the little one stopped to scratch a tree. And they all go marching down to their den, because winter had set in. Boom, boom, boom. The bears go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching four by four, the little one stopped to eat just a bit more. And they all go marching down to their den, because winter had set in. Boom, boom, boom. The bears go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. The bears go marching five by five, the little one stopped to whisper, nighty-night, nighty-night. And they all go marching down to their den, because winter had set in. Boom, 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 boom. And there they are, all in their den, ready for a good winter sleep. Hey, thanks for playing.
Miss Tracy, look at this.
Oh, is that a hedgehog?
It is a hedgehog. This is Hedgie. This is Jan Brett's Hedgie. And Hedgie, looks pretty comfortable. This book is called The Snowy Nap. And one of my favorite things about her books are the illustrations. The pictures that she draws are remarkable. And this comes to us from G.P. Putnam's Sons. And we're going to find out about the snowy nap. Young Hedgie sniffed the chilly wind. Snow is on the way, he thought. I'll just take a last ramble around the farm. He did not want to miss a moment. He could barely keep his eyes open until, as he walked, the hens noticed at once. Oh, time for Betty bye, they cackled. It won't be long before you have to hibernate, and our coop will be bedazzled by icicles. Bedazzled, isn't that a great word? Do you know what bedazzled means? beautiful and bright and lit up
And fancy.
and fancy. Yeah. Bedazzled. I just love that word. In a sleepy haze, Hedgie trundled past the pond. The geese honked, "Goodbye until spring. We think of you as we slip and play on the pond. It's already starting to freeze." Hedgie came to the sheep's shed. "Nighty-night," the sheep baaed. One of the sheep had seen hedgehogs on the farm for their cozy dens year after year as winter arrived. She also was ready to tell Hedgie that he was going to be missed. "I'll soon see the snowman Lisa makes," she said. This, I think, is Lisa right here.
Oh.
She likes to make snowmen. The billy goat overheard and crunched across that frozen field to add, "As usual, you will miss the winter blue time when the sun sets and the snowy farm appears in every shade of blue." The pig watched Hedgie stop for a big yawn. "We'll have a good winter sleep," she oinked. "If only you could save a few snowflakes for you. I wish we could, but no two are alike." Even the pigs know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When the pony trotted up, Hedgie guessed what he wanted to say. "Sleep well," he neighed. "If you hear bells in your dreams, it will be me pulling my sleigh." Well, that was the last straw. "I don't want to sleep all winter like last year," protested Hedgie. "I want to see icicles and snowmen and snowflakes and pond ice. I want to hear sleigh bells." Before Hedgie could yawn again, he decided to turn around and stay up for the winter. Well, the night grew frosty cold. "Oh, must stay awake, must stay awake, must stay awake for winter." Hedgie shivered and his eyes closed. From the farmhouse window, Lisa saw the still shape outside in the cold. "Oh, poor little hedgehog, he's frozen stiff," she cried. She bundled him up and brought him inside. Lisa put Hedgie in a tea cozy and gave him a spot by the window. Can you see him up here? "Oh, that was a close call," she said. "A snowstorm is on the way. You better stay in the house and warm up." To Hedgie's delight, the next morning he saw the world outside, shimmering with snow. Look at this. The old chicken coop sparkled like a palace. It was bedazzled, wasn't it? It was bedazzled. Come on, Tom, let it go. Every day, he watched from a different window, and new wintry scenes appeared. The pond froze into a shiny mirror. Lisa twirled on her skates as the goose and the gander slid to keep up. To Hedgie's amazement, one day Lisa rolled a great ball of snow. Before he knew it, he was looking at the first snowman. Oh, he was getting sleepier. But each morning held a new surprise. There are the snowmen Lisa's making. The little hedgehog was dozing when he heard the tinkling of bells. He tried with all his might to open his eyes. There was the pony pulling a sleigh. Lisa had made a snowball and tossed it in his direction. Kapoof! Hedgie slept later every day. One day he awoke to see flowers of frost decorating the window. The trees looked like lace against the sky. I have truly seen winter, was Hedgie's last thought as he nodded back to sleep. He looks pretty darn comfortable, doesn't he? There's our friendly drill. If you hear that, guys, it's just them working on the building still. Lisa knew it was time. Leaving the door ajar, she cradled the little hedgehog. You belong in the wild, she whispered in his ear as she carried him through those drifts. She crouched by his burrow and nestled him inside. Sweet dreams, little adventurer, she said. Just then, she noticed the front door was swinging on its hinges. Squawks and rumbles were coming from inside. Oh my goodness, what's going on in there? Lisa peered through the doorway and saw animals higgledy-piggledy making a commotion in her house. Each one was thinking, well, I'll see winter from a nice warm house. Out, 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 out. Skedaddle, she laughed. Don't you know you're not supposed to be here? This is not where you live. Lisa was shooing the last mouse from the house as Hedgie, snug in his burrow, fell into a deep sleep. He was dreaming about icicles and snowmen, snowflakes and pond ice. Oh, it was a long, snowy nap. He looked so comfy.
Hey, Storytime friends. Hey, Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to shake your shakers?
Oh, shake, 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 shake.
I'm going to hand Teacher Missy this one, which is just some dried beans in an envelope. I'm going to use my shaker egg, and you use whatever you have to shake, okay? Excuse me? Of course. Storytime friends. Elephant would like to join us today. Good morning, Teacher Missy.
Good morning, Elephant.
Good morning, Storytime friends. I'm very, 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 very happy to be here.
I'm so glad to see you.
right.
And I guess you're not hibernating.
I don't hibernate, no, because I live in a warm climate.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
You live in Africa.
I do. All right, so Elephant, you sit right there and you can watch us shake. The very first song we're going to do is called Sleepy Wood Frog, because wood frogs do hibernate. And there's some other animals in this song that also hibernate. I'm going to pretend that my shaker egg is the animals, so I'm going to take it from behind my back and bring them out front. Okay, here we go. Where is Wood Frog? Where is Wood Frog? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. All right, Wood Frog is asleep. How about, where is Garter Snake? Where is Garter Snake? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. All right, we got Garter Snake asleep. What other animals? How about this one? Where is Hedgehog? Where is Hedgehog? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. How about one more? Should we do one more?
Let's
Okay.
do one more.
How about this one? Where is Box Turtle? Where is Box Turtle? Here I am. Here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And there they are, all snug up, hibernating for the winter. All right, we have one last song to sing, and it's called the Hibernation Song. Okay? And it's all about how every animal gets ready for winter. You ready? Here we go. We're going to shake our eggs to the Hibernation Song. Here we go. You ready, Teacher Missy?
Ready.
All right. Do, do, do. The weather's getting cold, so bundle up, bundle up, bundle up. The weather's getting cold, so bundle up. Winter's coming soon. The squirrels in the trees get lots of nuts, lots of nuts, lots of nuts. The squirrels in the trees get lots of nuts. Winter's coming soon. Nice job. I like your beat you're shaking. Here we go. The frogs and the toads go deep in the mud, deep in the mud, deep in the mud. The frogs and the toads go deep in the mud. Winter's coming soon. The ducks and the geese fly deep down south, fly down south. Fly down south, the ducks and the geese all fly down south. Winter's coming soon. The people in the town wear hats and gloves, hats and gloves, hats and gloves. The people in the town wear hats and gloves. Winter's coming soon. And finally, the bears in the cave sleep all the time. All the time, all the time. The bears in the cave sleep all the time. Winter is here. And I think we are all ready. Thanks for playing. Oh, story time, friends. Teacher Missy,
Yes,
what a great time I had today. I learned a lot about animals that sleep through the winter.
Through the winter, isn't that amazing? I just can't imagine just going to bed, not waking up for months.
And then you wake up and spring is here.
And there you go. And you're off and running.
Well, we learned a lot about the little dormouse who was looking for a safe place to sleep. Finally found one, but it took a while. And then, of course, Hedgie, dear sweet Hedgie. Hedgie finally got to find her place to sleep,
Right.
too. That was lovely. And the bears in the den, they're all, I think we put everyone to bed, Teacher Missy,
I know,
except for you and I.
I know.
Oh,
We probably need to hibernate more than they do.
that's probably true. Anyway, story time, friends. I think it's time to say goodbye. Would you sing with us? Excellent. Here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Let me know if you hibernate.